Alrighty, today we are opening the Series 1 2025-2026 Home of the Young Guns since 19. 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, hobby box here. Get up. These feel like some thick boys here. These feel like some very thick boys here. Let's just stack them all up hobby box style. We don't usually open hobby boxes on this channel because, you know, not made of money. But hockey hobby boxes at the local store were not that expensive, so I bought some. And now we're here, and we'll see what happens. Kent Johnson. Oh, it's these ones that are hard to read, so I'll try my best. Jake McCare. I don't even know his name. Evan Rodriguez. UD Canvas. Sam Winsel. Young Guns. Connor Bedard. UD Portraits. Martin Rossbill, Marcus, Checklist, 1, 2, what is this? Hold up. Okay, I see. This is a card, but this is also the checklist. Like, if you look on back, this is everything you can get. Okay, I see. Quinn Hughes. So yeah, I'll probably try and buy some cases eventually, right? Try and buy a little more hobby boxes, maybe. Right, we'll see if I can make that work or not. Just with money and stuff, right? We'll see if I can, wait a second. Ooh, that's clear. Let's keep that then. Right, we'll see if I can make that work or not. I like the hobby boxes so far. We'll see. I do like the hobby boxes so far, but also if they're too expensive, then it's not worth the rip. Like, I watch this guy on YouTube that says the same thing. If the hobby boxes are too expensive, it's not worth the rip. You know, it's not worth ripping the pack if it's too expensive, or ripping the box if it's too expensive, because then you probably will never make your money back. And I'm a collector. It's not about making my money back, but who would want to rip something that's $4,000 or whatever, you know? Like that hockey box from the local card shop, that hockey case that was like $2,000, right? Like, if that gets any more expensive, no one's going to even buy. Like, a case is one thing, but if a hobby box was $2,000, then no one's going to buy that, right? Hobby boxes should only be like $600 or so. No one's gonna buy a hobby box for like $2,000. Nobody, right? You always gotta look at the prices. There's some people that will just buy it at whatever price it's at. Not me, right? Even though I don't sell the cards, it's gotta be worth the rip. It has to be worth ripping the cards, right? So if I can find like a deal on the box and it turns out that it's like really good, right? If I can find a deal on the box and it turns out cheaper than when I could have got it for, I'm going to buy that box, right? Because if I were to sell it, it's got to be worth the rip for me to even have the potential to make the money, right? And honestly, I'm not going to spend $2,000. I'm not going to spend like fucking $1,000 on a hobby box if it's not worth it, right? Right, and I think my advice to people that do rip packs is it's got to be worth. It's got to be worth the rep, right? It's got to be worth the rep. Like, you got to find boxes or hobby boxes or packs that are worth the price, right? Obviously, you're not opening, right, a blaster box, let's say, in like basketball for like $200, right? You're gonna be opening a blaster box for only like $80, right? Like, it's gotta be, there's certain prices that these cards should be at, and I hate how like the scalpers and like the companies that make the cards are getting a little greedy about it all. I hate that. Right, and it is what it is, but like, I always like to look at the prices. That's why I bought these at Connor McDavid. Beautiful. That's why I bought these, because this was like good prices for a hobby box, right? So even though I didn't necessarily have the money at the time, it was a good price, and I didn't want the prices to go up or get sold out, and I didn't want to lose the chance at these hobby boxes. So what I did was, I just found a way to get it, right? Because it wasn't worth me losing out on it for the price I got these at, right? Cup Guest, beautiful. Zach Hyman again, we love that. Nice picture. Right, and now we're sitting here on YouTube ripping packs. Right, and also, if you're trying to make a consistent channel like I am, you gotta buy packs at a consistent pace. Like, if I upload Monday and Friday, let's say, which is exactly what I do. Leon Draisaitl, beautiful. It feels like I'm getting more Leon Draisaitls than Connor McDavid, so I don't know what's happening there, but maybe Connor McDavid's harder to find. But it feels right, if I want to keep uploading Monday and Friday every week, I gotta be recording enough videos and ordering enough boxes and opening enough packs to sustain that Monday and Friday schedule, right? So, right, if that means I want to buy packs now and then pre-record them and then eventually you guys will see them, maybe I'll do that, right? But I gotta keep this consistency going on the purchasing of the boxes / packs or whatever type of boxes I try and buy, right? So with that being said, if I Monday, Friday, that's 2 videos a week, let's say, okay? 2 videos, that's 2 videos a week, so I need at least 2 boxes a week, and if we do it in a month, I need, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8, I need at least 8 boxes a month to open if I want to consistently upload Monday and Friday. I need to open at least 8 boxes a month. Right? So obviously, like, if you don't have, like, if you're not made of money, it's really hard to keep that consistent pace going of 8 boxes a month. Now, if you get paid every 2 weeks, then, right, that's 4 boxes every 2 weeks, right? And that's the consistent pace you gotta go at if you want to open boxes 2 times a week on a YouTube video. And then that doesn't even include if you want to open a box on a short or open a pack on a short and don't want to reuse some of the footage you got from the box opening on the video, right? If you want to have just a dedicated pack to the short, and let's say you do that also 2 times a week, now you're doing 4 boxes a week, and now that's even more money, right? So there's just a schedule you need to be at, right? There's just a schedule people need to make to be able to do this. I really question how people like did this. Like maybe those older people on YouTube that open cards now, right, they obviously have sponsorships, but when they first started, probably the packs weren't as expensive, and they were able to afford a lot more. The packs have gotten outrageous these days. So maybe that's how it happened. I don't know. But that's where I'm at. Let's look at the rips or the hits, the stuff that I consider hits because I'm a collector. Connor McDavid, beautiful. Young Guns compared. The UD portrait, look at that. The scissor wheel. The Toronto Maple Leafs. The scissor wheel again. The Encore. The Cup Quest. The UD canvas, which is like basically canvas. It feels weird. It's so weird. Compares again. Leon Draisaitl on the scissor wheel. UD portrait, Encore, Zach Hyman that I kept just for the Oilers binder, Cup Quest, UD canvas, Connor McDavid base, but I kept it for the Oilers binder, UD portraits, scissor wheel, Brady Tkachuk goal oriented insert, bustle insert, base card that I kept for the binder, the checklist dual card here, the tracking systems insert, the Encore insert, the compositions insert, another UD canvas, this shiny card that looks cool, the Dazzlers, I think that says, the tracking systems, the Encore, this see-through Young Guns, another checklist dual card here. We got UD portraits again and the canvas of Sam Linsell. So if you haven't yet already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.